Okay, this is collecting evidence for Unit 328, maintaining ICT equipment and systems. Mike and Sarah are present, and it's the 10th of March. Okay, this unit in particular is about maintaining PCs, okay? So your job as a desktop engineer, mainly you go out fixing problems as people call, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when it comes to maintaining your PCs, is there any proactive maintenance that you do on a regular basis?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
Why not?
Because it's mainly done in the build when we build our PCs.
Okay. So just explain that to me as if I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
Well, the main thing is the antivirus. It's a part of the build. So once the computer has been built, it will automatically search for updates for the antivirus and automatically install them on certain days and times.
Okay, so that's antivirus, and I'm assuming the same for Windows updates, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So you've got a machine in front of you, so just take me through to Windows update so we can just see what in effect happens. Now, that one that we're looking at, it looks like, well, you tell me.
This one is set up to install updates automatically, install updates every day, and this one's set at 3 o'clock.
Okay, so is that the standard build?
Yeah, it should be, because I've not changed any settings, so I'm guessing for every
Okay, however,
build will be the same.
If we go back to what we were just seeing, that one looks as if it's never been updated for some reason.
Yeah.
Any
manually check for updates.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to check for updates. So where is it checking updates? On whose website?
Windows and Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft's update. Yeah. And when we talk about updates, what kind of things is it looking for, do you know?
Just simple fixes to different programs of... Any updates to software or any new releases.
Okay, so new updates, releases, we call them patches, don't we?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Okay. Now, this could take a while because it looks like you've never been out there to check for updates. Trouble is, can we actually see why it's never been out for updates?
No.
Because it was actually scheduled to do it, wasn't it?
Should have done it every day. So.
Okay. Leave that. Is it? No, it's still checking. Okay, leave that checking. Can you now take me to the antivirus option? So minimise that down, maybe. Okay.
We've got McAfee down here.
Okay, so if we open that up.
Let's go to the monitor.
Okay, so what's this actually showing us?
This is just telling us the agent is running. But sometimes we can change some settings on the McAfee EPO as a web app.
Right.
And to update it from when our PCs have these asset numbers.
Yep.
So we can manually change some settings on the web app.
Right.
And once it's changed, there's the top 4 buttons to enforce, check new policies. So you go through and click them all.
Okay.
Manually update it for the laptop.
So that's manually forcing it to go and check or update the software,
Yeah.
yes? Okay, so how is it automated? Where can you set it so it automatically goes and does it?
Agent enforce these policies locally every 31 minutes here.
It's an odd setting, isn't it? 31 minutes, okay. And then what does it say there?
That's locally, and this one's to do it agent to server communication every 60 minutes.
Okay, so when it says agent to server, what does that actually mean? Is it going...
It's looking for updates through the server.
Right, okay. Whereas it can also go up and do it locally then, can it?
Yeah.
Go up to the internet and check for any
this
updates.
One seems to enforce some new policies, so that needs doing anyway.
Okay, so what are we at when we say we're updating the antivirus? What are we actually doing?
We're updating because of the viruses. They're always being updated to find new ways of getting to you. So we're just keeping up with the viruses to keep them out, basically.
Okay. That top option that says update security? What does that do?
Kind of does the same thing.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So it's checking, going out and checking everything, is it? So it's a bit like
forces an update again.
Right.
Oh,
Oops,
sorry.
okay. So as you say, it forces an update.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
update finished already.
So I suppose, would you, if somebody came to you and said, I look as if I've got a virus, would you go on and do that on their PC?
Yeah, we'll have to disconnect it from the server so it can't spread.
Right.
And then we'll start updating McAfee until it kind of sorts itself out.
Okay, so even though you don't do it well, you do it proactively because it's done to
Yeah,
in
we can
the
still
build.
do it once it's been built.
Okay, good. Are we still waiting for updates?
Yeah, it is.
Why is it taking so long?
Possibly because I'm remoted, so
Okay, but also if it's never been done,
I'll try and find the latest version.
yeah, so there could be lots of updates that it needs, doesn't it? If you have a look at view update history, does that show us anything on here?
We've got one for the 8th last year and one for the 5th last year.
Okay, so it obviously did it once or twice.
Both successful and both were important updates.
Right, but for some reason it's not telling us why it hasn't updated. Okay, I think we could be waiting till Christmas. Oh, hang on, what have we got here?
This is installed updates.
Okay, so just tell me about those. So what does that mean?
For the ones it has actually installed, these are, it goes back to 2013.
Right, so it's listing them, is it?
So yeah, this is all the installs, it's already automatically done.
So just go back to the original message on the front screen then, where you've clicked update. Oops.
I've lost it. Let's go back to
Yeah, go back to control panel. That's it.
I'm still checking.
It's still checking. So it's a bit odd because obviously there has something has been installed, hasn't it? But it's
Yeah.
showing us that it hasn't been installed, which is a bit bizarre. All right then, okay. So this is partially concludes the evidence for learning outcome 2 and 3.